Walking down the streets of Taipei, there's seldom a West Indian face. However, that did not deter these students who were bent on getting an education all the way in Taiwan. They are perhaps one of the smallest communities within Asia. These Vincentian students are pursuing higher education in a number of areas. Jamali Jack and Clinton Chance are studying at the National University in Taiwan.
It's a little challenging to be so far away from home, but I think it's a worthwhile sacrifice, and I hope that the lessons that I learned, and not just the formal education, I can bring them to bear on St. Vincent and the Grenadines to contribute to its future development.
To be honest, one of the things that I really appreciate being in Taiwan is that I believe the experience of being here, apart from the education, is going to be the most beneficial thing. Because learning a new language, one that is spoken by over 1.3 billion people, and also the fact that you get an opportunity to meet with people from all the countries of the world, basically. And it really gives you appreciate more of a global perspective being here. Sometimes being in the Caribbean, although we may hear about news and so on from other parts of the world, when you actually get to interact with people from different cultures, it gives you a better perspective on it.
I'm a master's student in agricultural policy development and management. I'm on the ICDF scholarship. It's an English program and it's for 2 years. And I'm studying at the National Taiwan University. Well, it's a great opportunity, and this scholarship is a good one. They really look out for us, and we've had a really hassle-free time in terms of settling in and stuff like that. From the day one, there was people there to pick you up at the airport, and there's a project manager assigned to you, and you're well taken care of, and you're taken on a lot of educational tours and stuff like that. So it's a really good experience. Well, providing we can find jobs when we come back home. I'm looking forward to making my contribution. I worked with WIBDECO for 3 years before coming here, and I worked with the farmers, and I really have a place in my heart for them, and a place in my heart for community developments and rural developments and so forth. Actually, I'm doing my thesis on whale watching for community development, and I'm hoping that maybe we could implement some things and help out the situation when we get back.
When I first got here in 2004, we were actually the first group of Vincentians coming on diplomatic scholarships, and it was really challenging at first because we didn't speak any Chinese at all, and we had to start from scratch learning everything. And the first year was really good, but actually when you got into university and having to listen to lectures in Chinese, it was rather difficult. But now, after having been here 5 years, it's okay, very comfortable.
So you speak Chinese now?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow. You can make yourself understood by the people here?
Very much so. I understand them, and I'm pretty sure I make myself understood as well. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
People who are at home and kind of skeptical about coming here because of the language barrier, that shouldn't be a problem to them?
No, I definitely would say not to make it a problem. Because too, there are lots of universities that offer full programs in English. So you don't really have to worry about Chinese being a barrier to you doing your degree in Taiwan. So if you want to pursue an education, if you want to get a global experience, an international experience, an Asian experience, I'd definitely say that Taiwan is a place to come. And Chinese, if you can learn some of it, could be something useful for you to learn as well.
This is my 4th year in Taiwan, and I've been studying architecture as an undergrad. My difficulties, I think, in the first 3 years in university were the most challenging of all. Seeing that majority of architecture programs, engineering, they're all in Chinese, and studying Chinese for first year is not the same as studying Chinese in university. So I think that was the biggest part you have to adapt to while in university. But I think as the years progress, it became a little bit much easier. but overall, it was a great experience. I said I wouldn't say to use Chinese as a reason not to come to Taiwan to study, because foremost your education is very important. So I think that if you are given that opportunity, no matter where it is, I think you look at your education, this is your job, you have to do it. So you might as well just do it and you figure out where you want to go from there.
Chinese so far, well, it's challenging in that it's a different method of study than what we do in St. Vincent. The way we study here, it's that you push, it's like they push a lot of information very quickly. We go through chapters week after week, and it's challenging, it's very challenging in your first few weeks, but in a month or so you get used to it, you're ready, you can speak it. It's very nice, especially with the other students, those students from previous years. They help you, they talk to you, they assist you in any way you need. You just call one up and they'll tell you anything, help you find anything. They're always there for support.
Far away from the Caribbean sunshine, these students have formed a rather tight-knitted family in one of the busiest capitals in the world.